Boom, boom, boom. We're in time. We're in time. I've got it. We're all sorted. Welcome to another live stream from myself, Sam Smith. Not that Sam Smith. This Sam. Get it? That's where the name comes from. Okay, yeah. What's up? It's a Tuesday night stream, which is a bit different. It is Tuesday, right? Yes, it is Tuesday. Welcome to a Tuesday night stream, everyone, or Tuesday afternoon, depending on whatever country you're in. But yeah, today we're going to be working on Kamino. I was considering working on something else tonight, but I put a poll up on Instagram, and I think 75% of people or something voted Kamino. So Kamino it is. Let's see who we've got in the chat to see who we can welcome tonight. Hello, CD Productions. Hello, Vettel Tuna. Hello, Elijah Harding. Hello, Burrito Boys. Hello, Tamika Cotter. And hello, British Waffle Productions. Hello, and Sea Bacon. Welcome to all of you. Oh, Sea Bacon. The video on your viewing is going up tomorrow, so I'm posting that video, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, welcome. Kamino is here. Sorry, I was working on a little bit before the stream, so I've got a bit of a mess on the table. But today we're going to be working on the cloning room of Kamino. I've come up with a little design so far of what the cloning machine itself is going to look like. I've come up with this build here. You can kind of see how it's got like all of those exposed studs, because I know what piece I want to have on here. I want to have basically like the astromech droid headpiece, that 2x2 dome in Translate Blue. I want to dot that around each of these. I don't have those pieces yet. I've ordered them from Bricklink, but they're not quite here yet. So whenever they do come, I can put those on here. But that's like the actual main cloning center itself. And this stream is basically going to be decorating the rest of that room around this. Hello, Grogu Studios. Welcome to the stream. I'll have to go for a few minutes, but we'll be back. No worries. Thank you for coming along. But yeah, as what's become the norm with Kamino streams at this point, unfortunately, it's getting harder and harder to show it to you whilst I build it. Like, with the training facility, you could actually see it quite well, but this section is basically impossible. Seems like they'll look fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that design, because it had to be quite small to fit into the room, so I think that's a good outcome. Yeah, this thing is impossible to move around on my table now. But if you can see this kind of like, that's the training room that we worked on before. I'm really happy with how this training room came out, by the way. I know I said it a ton of times on the video, but yeah. So this room in here is what we're going to be working on tonight. And I cannot think of a good way to show it to you. I think actually if I kind of work on the other side of the table, if I put this, the problem is that the Moc might be right on the edge of the table, which is not great. I'll get back to the chat in 2 seconds. Let's just move all of these pieces over here. And can you see? All you can basically see is the actual training room. I think this is going to be the best angle for me to work on all of this stuff. But let's read through the chat a little bit, because I don't want to come miles behind in the chat. You joined SW Factions yesterday. That sounds interesting. Wow, I'm on time for a live stream for once. Awesome, PTA Productions. Welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to Boxy Bills. How am I? I'm doing great. I'm very excited to get some progress done. I've been working on a new Moc for the past couple of days, which you may be able to see behind me over there. You may not be able to tell what it is from this angle, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think I might do some work on that on the Friday night live stream, so you'll see more of it then. Sam, did you saw the picture of Lego Mixel's Qubit? Can you make it? No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. But yeah, that's one thing I haven't actually put a whole ton of thought into before the stream, is what I'm actually going to put inside the room. Before, what I was working on was basically this wall, which is going to sit about here, the outside wall for this the training facility. I got this really cool technique, which I showed off a couple of weeks ago, using these vehicle rims, which I thought was pretty cool. So like the bottom of this, there's like there's studs on that side and there's also studs on that side. So I need to put tiles on the bottom of this to basically make it sit smoothly. So it's a fun little build to get working on. When are you making the vid for British Waffle Productions Trident Droid? Probably next Wednesday. Sam, you didn't vote, buddy. You need to vote for what? What's the vote for? I'm curious. Yeah. The Trident Droid I've been meaning to make a video on for a while. I don't know why I haven't, but I definitely will do. I think like the next 3 Wednesday videos will all be vehicle mock showcases, which I think is pretty cool. Like this week will be the V-Wing, next week will be the Trident Droid, and then the week after will be the vehicle, which I'm holding in my hand right now over here, which you can't see. But should we give the stream a little sneak peek of an upcoming video? I think we will. I think we will. I made this. It's like a small chibi-ish scale TIE Striker, which I think is a pretty cool model, which I worked on this week. So I'll make a video on that. It'll be a couple of weeks till you see this. So I thought that's a pretty cool design. There you go. There's a sneak peek to all of you guys for something coming relatively soon. Didn't Mixels end in like 2015? That's what I thought. Oh, hey Sam, the stream wasn't loading. You just refreshed it. Oh, that's cool. How am I? I'm doing really cool. I'm doing really good. Welcome, Jan, I'm just going to say. Is there still going to be a stream on Friday? Yes, there will be. I don't think it'll be a Kamino stream on Friday, but there still will be a stream working on that mock over there. Can you make a Jedi Temple mock, Sam? Maybe someday. I've got most of the mocks that I want to build at the minute in my head. But yeah, and that's not in the immediate list, but maybe someday I might do something with the Jedi Temple, because it's quite a cool scene and model. You're so excited to build the British Waffle Productions 1000. Nice. Welcome CD Productions to the stream. It's a vote for your next big mock. Oh, what are the choices? That tie looks so cute. Is it for Morak? It's actually not for Morak. It's for that secret mock behind there, which I was showing you before. I think that probably gave away what that mock is, but yeah. If a Lego convention opened near you, would you bring Kamino? If one opened before I destroyed the mock, then absolutely I would bring Kamino. Yeah. Not sure how. I don't think it would be too hard to transport, because this is all, because it already is quite separated, so I can move it relatively easily. I'd love to bring mocks to conventions. There's just, in the UK, there doesn't seem to be that many around, especially during COVID times. Welcome, Vode Bricks, to the stream. Sam, I have one question. Do you like salt and vinegar crisps? I like them, but I think it depends on the country. Where did it go? Does this answer your question? Yes, I do. I just happen to have that. How much base plates will be in Kamino? I think it's 2x2 light grey base plates-ish. Maybe a little bit smaller, but about that big. But that's not this section, that's the main water section. Depends on the brand. That's also good. That's a good point. Also, congrats on 700. Yeah, we hit 700 subscribers today. Thank you so much. It was so weird. I went like to the supermarket today. When I left, we had like 690, like 6 or something like that. And when I came back, we were on 705. And I was like, how did that happen? But thank you so much. Recently, in these past few weeks, we've been growing like crazy, which is so awesome to see. So thank you guys so much for the continued support on my Lego addiction. You know what I mean. Thank you. You're currently working on a mock for Star Wars Factions. Awesome. What is the mock of, or do you have to keep it a secret? Hello, the epic ET Lego. Welcome to the stream. You're at 706 subs. Wow, thank you so much. It's definitely Scarif. Potentially. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a Scarif mock. It's basically for the Studlug collaboration, which is the lug I'm a part of. That's my build is Scarif, so that is the Scarif I'm working on at the minute. It's not done yet. It's a work in progress at the minute, but I'm pretty happy with its current progress. I may show it later on a bit closer, and then we can get some work done on that. Sam, you've been building the Imperial Shuttle, and I'm on page 15 or something like that. Is that the 2021 Imperial Shuttle? Nice one. It's, yeah, definitely Scarif. Sam, how do you feel about Studlug? I feel like it's sort of weird considering he can't really build them up. I think you typed that before I literally said that I'm a part of Studlug. I think it's interesting. If he... Yeah, I see what you mean about how it's kind of weird. But it's just I see it as a way that I can showcase my mocks to people. And I like to do that in as many different ways as possible. And if that's another way to do it, then so be it. I don't mind it. That's not meant to be any kind of slight against him. But yeah, I don't mind. Every good mock builder starts at building not very good mocks. The only way to get better at building mocks is to build more mocks. I see it as everyone's got to start from somewhere. And yeah, there was probably a day where First Order Lego built bad mocks, right? It's any type of skill. It just takes improvement over time. How does that? I think that looks starting to look pretty good. You can't really see it that well because of the light, but let's. How far? Okay, we're about 4 minutes behind on chats. Let's read them down a bit. Please don't spam rubrics. Thank you. Cotton 4K. I finally did. Sam, do you like Lego Ninjago sets? I like some Lego Ninjago sets, like the big city ones. They're really cool looking. And not that Sam Smith on Wednesday. What is good to see that though. Pew pew back to you. But I believe it's only Tuesday, unless I'm completely losing the track of time. Oh no, green is for cheese and onion, blue is for salt and vinegar. Not if you go with classic Walkers. British Waffle Productions. You should know that. Might want to say. Would you consider getting the actual Bad Batch shuttle if you don't want to buy like minifigs for you or something? You could always go the knockoff route. The knockoffs are actually really accurate and are cheap. Welcome to the stream, Tyler TNF. I am going to get the actual Bad Batch shuttle. Like I'm going to get the set. I think is the way I'm going to get my figures. Sam, you're building the Imperial shuttle that came out this year. Yeah, cool. It's a nice one. No, blue is cheese and onion, green is salt and vinegar. We're having a crisp debate. It's quite early on the stream to start having crazy debates, but it's pretty good going. Wait, Sam, can you see my chat? Yeah, I can. I think I was just quite behind on chat as per usual because I got caught up on someone's chat. That's typically what happens to happen. I read a chat and then I go off on it for 10 minutes or so, but I'm back now. Coincidentally, it is. I'm getting deja vu right now for some reason. It is Scarif right now, but I may change it to another planet. Depends on what the storyline depends on. Cool. My one's based off the Battlefront 2 game, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, made a video showing some of his first creations, and they were just like any other kids. Exactly. Yeah, that's how I see it. Just as a different way to showcase my stuff. Because I like people seeing my stuff because I'm a giant egomaniac. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not, but I am. That goes like that. Okie dokie. That's one thing that I really didn't consider, like when I was gonna like when I developed Kamino to include the second level. Like I feel like when building the first level, it was much easier to stream because it didn't have a roof on it, and so you could see into it easier. But now with this big curve on it, I could maybe like take the curve out for a bit. But then, yeah, I could maybe take the curve out for a bit. Just dismantle the mock for a couple of minutes. Sam, I sent you the pictures again. Can you check it out? I will do in a minute. Salt and vinegar is one of the least popular Lay's chips in America. For some reason, every time I read the name as Lay's, it just hurts my head. As a British person, I only ever see it as Waters. But yeah, I'll keep reading. It's the most popular one. Most popular is either classic or the sour cream and onion. See, I don't think that brand in the UK makes sour cream and onion. To us, sour cream and onion is a very typical Pringles flavor in the UK, I found. We're into crisp chat, which is pretty cool. But yeah, to me, when I see sour cream and onion, I instantly think Pringles before I think of that company. And also, we don't call it classic, we call it ready salted as well, which I think is just a nice little bit for a difference. It's kind of a pointless difference, but yeah, we call them ready salted. Hey Sam, I know you can't look at it now, but you sent me something on Discord. Awesome, I'll check it out later. I'm notorious at not being very good at checking Discord. I don't know why. I just can never really get my head around it as a site. I'm just bad on it. It's one of the reasons why I don't have my own Discord. I think someone did set me up a Discord, but I think if I'm gonna use a Discord properly, I'll wait till I get a little bit bigger, so there's like more people to be on the Discord. Because otherwise, I'd probably just let it die because I wouldn't post much on it because I'm not very Discord savvy, so to speak. Anyway, but I before I've been caught up in the chat, so I need to read down a bit. Sam, can you build the Imperial attack shuttle from the Bad Batch episode 1 and 3? Maybe. If I were going to build that, I'd probably just modify the Republic one that I already have just to make it fully white. Which I guess that would be pretty cool to do for a video. Because I have been meaning to make an updated video on that shuttle. Because the first one I made on the shuttle was so long ago. And I know that my video quality now isn't necessarily fantastic, but it's much better than it used to be in terms of just like confidence speaking in front of a camera and whatnot. It's definitely improved. I love using some classic 2x4 grey bricks on a mock. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep reading. Where's my mouse? There it is. Cheese and onion. The packet should be blue. That's classic. So yeah, nice one. Sorry, it's Tuesday. The reason why I said Wednesday is Coconut is streaming tonight and normally stream Wednesday and Saturday night. Yeah, for me, Coconut tends to stream at like 1 a.m. Well, that's when he's streaming today. So I see it as a Wednesday stream, but he'd probably see it as a Tuesday stream. You could have defeated all the Studlug twerks and entered the behemoth as Kamino. I was gonna initially enter Kamino for that collaboration, but one, it's too big for like the size recommendations of the actual channel, and second, there's a deadline for that competition, and Kamino will not be done before that deadline. So, and I don't want to rush Kamino and like miss out on details that I could possibly, or aspects that I could possibly do better. So that's why I opted to go for a different planet instead. Which I think was the right decision, because I'm enjoying making Scarif. I'm enjoying making something different, but not rushing myself. I think it's my first proper mock I've worked on since Mini Moc March. I've finally gotten over the PTSD of that series. That's another video I still need to make, the updated Mini Moc March video. Who's got school tomorrow? Not me. That's why I'm streaming. Like, I'm going to try and stream more often instead of just Fridays now, because I don't have college holding me back. Because I'm now out of college. I'm going to build one more layer of just the regular 2x4s, and then I'm going to have to come up with another design because I don't want this to keep looking so plain. Lol, I applied to Studlug, never heard anything back though. I don't even care to be it. That's funny. Sam, one very important question: Walkers or McCoys? I think it depends on the flavor. For first off, but I think as a general rule of thumb, I'd rather go Walkers. It's just classic to me. Here's another debate: chips versus crisps. This is a problem when you've got an audience that has a lot of American people in it. That a lot of people call them chips. To me, a chip is something that gets served alongside like fish and chips. Those chips are chips. That's probably the best way to define it to me. I hate hearing Americans say chips instead of crisps. That's funny. Sour cream and onion Pringles are beautiful. Sam, what's your favorite Pringle flavor? I'm not really much of a Pringles guy generally, to be honest. I don't know what it is. I think it's this is from an old Bo Burnham song, but there's something about getting your hand to the bottom of a Pringles can, how it doesn't fit. That I always related to on a fundamental level. So I'm not really much of a Pringles guy personally. I just prefer more classic styled crisps or chips or wherever you're from. Also, coincidentally, I'm eating some ready salted Aldi's crisps. Nice, move out the way, Walkers. Say crisp. Crisp. Vettel Tuna, I really like how you made the curve for the top part of the hanger. Thank you. You can't really see it from this angle, but it's curving around the back here. Yeah. This was my biggest fear going into Kamino, was how I'm gonna get that roof done. And it initially my design was gonna be something like this. Let's get that off. I'd have a bunch of these plates here with the clips on them outside of a flex tube like this, and then I'd have it bend back like that, and that would be the roof. That would have looked horrible and been really hard to work with. So mixable joints was definitely the best way to go with them. Sam, what's your favorite brand of chips? Chips see, when you say chips, what do you mean? I'm guessing you mean crisps. And in that case, I probably would just have to say Walkers as a classic for me personally. But if you mean chips as in what you would call fries, I think to us fries means something entirely different. The chips versus crisps versus fries debate is one that has gone on for many a generation. 19 people in the stream. Thank you so much, guys. 19 people watching me talk about crisps and chips and fries. But welcome anyway. Yeah. It's a tough debate. And I don't think there's an answer to it. And also you get chocolate chips instead of cookies and stuff, which is a whole other issue. So it's very, very confusing. But let's read down the chat. Sam, do you have any Lego Mixel packs? Not built. I had some in the past, but I broke them all down just for parts. So Sam, have you heard about Brexit? Have you heard about Megxit? Yes, I have. Sam, have you got a job yet? Nice. No, I do not have a job yet, but I am actively looking for one now that I no longer have the job of college. It's not college. It's not a job, but I guess some people could see it as that. You work like you're at a job. Welcome, Imperial Fanatic, to the stream. Good to see you. Nice trim, thank you. Prawn Cocktail, the only brand that still does it. Yeah, Prawn Cocktail is also a banging crisps flavor. Prawn Cocktail gets way too much hate, generally, I find, personally. Let's get into this bag, this box, to find some interestingly detailed parts. this section. I'm trying to think of different pieces to line up this area with. And I cannot think of what I'm going to go with. Now your boy is experimenting with fig posing. That's awesome. Welcome Pioneer 42 Lego to the stream. How's it hanging? Every time I say how's it hanging, I feel like I'm in some kind of rap video from the 90s. Sam, you know what I mean? Sam, fish and chips. Americans say chips for crisps, and we say chips for fish and chips. Yeah, a chip is a thicker. A fry is like what you would get served at McDonald's, and a chip is a thicker fry. That's how I see it. It's a very contested debate which has gone on for many a generation, and I don't believe we'll be able to solve it within this Lego stream. But the grand old chips versus crisps debate. But yeah, it's a fun one for sure. Sam, did you play Battlefront 2? Yes, I have. I have not made any mods in it though. So what do you call fries? Yeah, what you get served at McDonald's or like any kind of fast food place is our fries. Although a lot of people still do refer to those as chips, but I see them more as fries personally. By the way, you love the episode of the training facility. Thank you. I'm kind of working on that just now. Is like this is going to be the outside wall to that. You see, the inside of this is just going to be colorful because no one's ever going to see this. They're either going to see the outside or the inside. No one's ever going to see this interior. So that's where I use all my filler brick instead of there. This is getting confusing now. It is, isn't it? KFC is chips, McDonald's is fries. This is coming from a Brit born and raised well still. But that's not important. That's the only way to put it. All you do is work now. Sam, if you get a job, what about your YouTube channel? If I get a job, I think I'd still be able to do my YouTube channel. Yeah. What I'm worried about in terms of the YouTube channel is when I start university in September, because the likeliness is that I'll move away from home. Therefore, I will not be with my Lego. And what's going to happen then? Who knows? But in the meantime, we're going to keep on building. That's why I want to get this mock finished so I can start my next build series and then not be in a situation where I run out of time to finish that series and actually be able to get it all done. Let's keep reading through the chat though. OMG, remember Worcester sauce crisps? Yeah. Indeed. Sam, how are you going to make a custom Omega figures? You can buy one from Bagel Studios. I found that a lot of Bagel Studio stuff is like really expensive. Like I saw, you sent me a 99 figure that cost $50, and I don't know, but there isn't really any custom figure that I'd be willing to pay 50 quid for. There's very few official figures even that I'd be willing to pay £50 for. So I don't know about them. They've been gone for eons. Run through your names. My country is so, your county is so amazing. That, oh, you're from Worcester. Nice. Do any other country in England have that? Probably not. Right. He says we can't solve a debate in the Lego stream. Let's do it. Vote NTSS. Start NTSS vlogs in the meantime. Maybe, but I don't really have anything to vlog about because all I would vlog is just the mocks that I build, and I already show them on the channel. So I don't think that much would be different if I were to start NTSS vlogs. Unless people are begging for NTSS vlogs and it's a market that I've been missing out on, I don't think it would be like that monumental. Let's start some. Trying to figure out how to do these. So start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's keep reading the chat. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome, Kevin Gormley, to the stream. How's it going? I don't think I've seen your name in a while. So welcome back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just working on Kamino, as always. I could just do it so that I've got a continuous band of these brackets going all the way around it, which may look better. So we're going to have to fight to find an outcome. Literally, you could get two £20 sets with £50, not a minifigure. Yeah, exactly. I think there's just better things I could do with that money. Hello, friend. Your videos are really cool. Sorry for the broken English. I'm just from Russia. No worries, Commander Wolf. Welcome to the stream. I heard that perfectly fine. And yeah, I've heard a lot of people say this kind of thing before, but I'm guessing your English is much better than my Russian. So no worries whatsoever. Okay, so it's not going to be able to sit right over, but that kind of works as like a little border. If anyone dislikes Worcestershire, I'd like to fight. Nice. Do you guys have those apple pie Kit Kats? No, we do not. At least not to my knowledge. We've had a couple of weird Kit Kat flavors in the past, but usually they tend to be like limited edition type things, and they only stick around for so long, and then they just get replaced with another type of delicacy. Not delicacy. They all kind of like tend to be more gimmicky type things. Like nothing really sticks around like that type of thing. I find, at least. I may be wrong. But yeah, that's how I see it, at least. Right, and then I think we can actually run one more up. You got a week of not next week, but I've got a week of not next week, but the week after. Oh, you get a week off. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been studying hard for the past few weeks. No worries. I definitely feel your pain. I've been studying for the past few weeks as well, although I was still doing YouTube stuff because apparently for some reason I wasn't paying as much attention to my exams as I probably should have been doing. I don't think I messed up any of my exams though, so I think they all went relatively well. Touch wood, of course. There we go. One more brick. And bam. Okay. You don't like it? Uh-oh. Hey, Sam, I'm building this room right now, lol. Oh, you're building the cloning room? Yeah. I will start building the cloning room in a sec. I just wanted to be able to build something that you could see a little bit easier with this wall, which is what I'm currently working on. But I will move on to the cloning room in a couple of minutes, just once I've got this design down. Which I think I'm getting there on. I'm starting to like how this is coming together more and more as I build it. Like one of those, so on, so on, and so on. Like that. Now people are fighting over Worcester sauce. Nice. You sound scarily like Mrs. Waffle Productions. My mother, not my spouse. She says that a lot. All right. Did you guys have pickle and chill lemon flavored? No. I do not believe we have. Welcome, Mando Studios, to the chat. We're just awkwardly talking about crisps and chips and fries or whatever the equivalent is. It's so annoying to me that Lego don't do like. You see this piece here, this bracket piece. It's so annoying that they don't do like the half of this, where it's just like one stud on the top and then two going down. I know they do the one stud on the top and one going down, but I need it too wide to fit into the section. The same way I need a corner one for this section down here. So annoying that they don't make that. But anyway, what can I do about it? Right, that actually works if I now work on the back side of this. Funny, I said back side. Well, that's forward, not side. And that's. Why is that not lining up then? Dish. Yep, don't know how to pronounce that at all. Oh, I'm ages behind on chat. This isn't good. How am I 3 minutes behind on chat? When did that happen? Let's speed run the chat, boys. I'll just watch your stream and listen to what you're talking about. Thank you, Commander Wolf. I appreciate that. Are you going to add the Bad Batch in the training facility or the OG Domino Squad? I'm kind of going to do both. Like, when I do my full showcase, I'll probably do the Domino Squad just because the Bad Batch will be seen in other scenes. But I'll definitely take pictures of the mock with the Bad Batch in the training facility because it kind of works as both. The Citadel is only seen in like the Domino Squad section, but like just because I think it looks more interesting than in the Bad Batch, like than how it's seen in the Bad Batch, which kind of just looks more like just any other generic room. That's how I kind of see it, at least. So I'm going to do both, but I think for the main view, it will be Domino Squad in there. That's what I just think, at least for now. Things could change, though. They probably won't, but that's where I'm currently thinking with it. Right. So something is really buzzing my phone, which is group chats. My God, I wish Lego made a 1x1 clip with clips on two sides instead of a stupid 1x5. Yeah. Another piece which I've been dying for is a corner cheese slope, like so you can make like a cheese slope come together like that. A corner cheese slope would be godlike. That's another piece I've been waiting for a long time for. Because like a 1x5 can be useful in certain situations, especially when you're building small things in odd numbers. That's when I think they'll become most useful. But I think there's definitely other pieces which will be more useful than a 1x5. You miss emo Sam hair. Bring it back. Oh, well, welcome to the stream, Han. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to grow my hair back just within the length of the stream, as much as I'd love to do so. Especially as we're coming into summer. As you can see, I'm wearing my nice summery shirt. Like an absolute moron. But yeah, we'll see. I sometimes like having long hair, but then I sometimes like having short hair. As I just said, I change it based on the months of the year. In the wintertime, I like to have it longer. And then in the summertime, I like to have it shorter. Yeah, it mixes. I bet Lego will do that soon, hopefully. Hopefully. I wish for Lego ideas you could like submit ideas for like singular pieces. Like, here's my Lego idea: a corner cheese loaf, and it gets the 10,000 votes. I wish Lego did that as an idea. Like, you could suggest pieces for them to make. I think that'd be really cool. And then they release sets where it's just like 20 of those corner slopes, and you can buy it. Obviously, Lego would never do that, but I just think it's something really interesting. Because I think one of the rules of Lego Ideas is that you can't, like, in your submission, you can't include any new pieces. Like, they can make new pieces for the set, but, like, in your actual idea itself, they have to be all original pieces. So it would probably be against the terms of service, but a fun idea nevertheless. Sam, what's your favorite Clone Wars season? I think it's either 3 or 4 or 7 out of those ones. Probably 4 though, I think generally. Pop Sam's hair back. Yeah, it'd be funny if I could like pull a wig out from under the table. Welcome Clone Faye and Chris Fernie to the Monk, and another one, and Duncan Mack, and Star Wars Brickbells. Welcome to all 4 of you to the chat. How's it going? Well, the training room looks great, man. Thank you so much. I'm currently building the outside wall to it so it can be covered up and no one can see it. And I'm just kidding. Basically, for like for these rooms down here, I'm not building a back wall to it because like the main view of Kamino will be from where I'm sitting just now. And you'll see like the main front of it as well as this side wall. So for this side, I'm making like walls with details on it, like this type of thing. So it can be sat here, but then when I want to look at the intricate details, I can pull this off same way as I can pull this little section off down here. So this is basically just another one of those. It's quite a heavy thing on its own, this little wall. It's not a little wall, but it's a, but you know what I mean. Is it chi or cheese slope? Cheese slope with an S and another E on the end. A corner cheese slope would have been very useful for your V-wing on the back top. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I think corner cheese slopes are they're currently the piece that I'd like to see the most to be added to the Lego catalog. Just for smoothing things out more than anything. A Lego piece we desperately need is a double-sided 1x1 stand. Yeah, that'd be useful. There is ways to like make bricks like have like this section itself. Like if you look at it, like this top section is studs, and then this bottom section, like these are still studs down here, but it basically requires a very large thing with a bunch of headlight bricks and whatnot to flip things around. So there definitely is easier ways to there should be easier ways to make things flip like that. Also an inverted 1x1 and a 1x2 inverted slope. Yeah. Sam's seasonal wall. That's another, yeah. An inverted corner as well, like a 2x2 inverted corner. That's another piece that we need. And a 3x3 inverted corner as well. I don't know, but I think not having some parts extends people's creativity, and that can extend some fun techniques. Exactly. Like some of my least favorite Lego pieces are these ones here, or these things. I don't like these pieces just because I feel like they destroy creativity in a way. Like people that just use a bunch of these for rocks. Yeah, it's easy, but it kind of just takes away a lot of like the detail when you could build better rocks using a bunch of other different pieces. So I think for some ways, like specific molds are useful, but then in other ways it's cool to just make it yourself as creativity as you can. What's your dream set? Great question. I'd love to see like a giant At the minute, my dream set is probably just a plain P2 clone battle pack. Quite frankly, just for, like, quite selfishly, just stuff I'd love to put into this mock. Or just like a big Kamino set that's got like a bunch of different useful things for me. But I think a clone P2 battle pack right now would be really nice. Check subs. What's happening? I need to check my subs according to British Waffle Productions. Yeah, 706 subscribers. I'm guessing that alludes to saying that I just broke 700 subscribers. But yeah, again, thank you so much. You're trying to build your own Starfighter from episode 2. Nice one. Yo, Sam, you're up to 706 subs. I know. Thank you so much. Again. Where is that? Let's use a cookie under here. Let's slap that right under there. Daily Bugle, hot or not? Great question. I'm going to go with very hot. I'm a big fan of that set. Am I going to buy it? Probably not, because it costs £275. But for Marvel fans especially, it's pretty cool. I think it may be like the first ever proper Lego skyscraper that they've ever released, which seems crazy to think. You'd have thought they'd have made a Lego skyscraper by now, but seemingly not. Yeah. Hasn't it got like 25 minifigures or something absolutely ridiculous? Yeah. Just thinking about all the grey pieces inside it. It's pretty cool. Hair extension stream? Maybe one day. You know what? For the 1 million subscriber special, I'll do a hair extension stream. For 1 million subs, you know? Thank you for welcoming me. No worries. Sam, do you like Clone Wars Season 7 or 1? I'd say I prefer Season 7 over Season 1. I like Season 7 better. Pink Arm review when? Oh, that's got to be 10 mil subs for that one, I think I've got to say. What's your favorite clone arc? Mine is Geonosis. You mean Clone Wars arc? A lot of people say like Umbara and whatnot. I'd say probably my favorite unconventional one would be the Obi-Wan undercover arc, like when he goes as Reiko Hardeen. I was always a big fan of that arc. Just for something different, I'll throw that one out. It's being pretty cool in my opinion. Why is that not working? Oh. Well, that's interesting. In fact, we can fix that if we've got one of these pieces in dark bluish grey, like that. That's not bad. Let's read some chat, because I'm now 6 minutes behind on chat. That's awesome. Sorry about that, guys. I will try and read down this faster. Pink eye. Hey, I almost missed Chima. Chima was a theme that I bought way too much of. I wish, like, when Chima came out, I was buying the Star Wars sets of those years, because that was the good Star Wars years. So, I wish I was buying more Star Wars stuff back then. Just for the animal masks are great for supervillain goons. Interesting. Inverted 1x3x2 slopes is what we need. 1x3x2. Is that not what one of... I'm pretty sure that piece already exists, right? I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure that piece you're talking about already does exist. Or someone who's trying to improve my rock work. I still have too much pride to use burps. Nice. Welcome, Lord Raider and G-Bricks to the stream. How's it going to both of you? You're trying to figure out your sig fig for Star Wars factions. I'm in the Triumvirate. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with what that is or what that means, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Obi-Wan undercover arc is pretty good. I also like the Mon Cala arc. Yeah, that's a cool one too. Is the Kamino update coming tomorrow? No, the Kamino update is not coming tomorrow, because tomorrow is a Wednesday and Kamino updates come out on Saturdays. Tomorrow will be a video on a chibi style V-Wing, which was designed by Sea Bacon, who's in the chat. That video is coming out tomorrow, and then on Friday we'll do a stream of that mock over there, and then on Saturday we will do the Kamino update. Oh, inverted 1x2x2. Oh, okay, that makes more sense then. It's alright, Sam. Can't really say it myself. No worries. Zephyr Cook. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Just got here and I'm curious. When are you going to start building the cloning room? That's a fair question. I will start building it in a second. I just need to figure out a good way to show it. The cloning room is going to go into this section over here because we've been going for almost an hour and I've not actually started on the main cloning room itself. Where was the section? I have built a part of it before the stream started. I'm not sure where I put it because it should be here somewhere. Where is it gone? I literally showed it earlier in the stream. Oh, it's over here. I built this, which is going to become one of those big cloning towers. I need to get a couple of parts from Brooklink to finish it, basically to go on these outsides, but that's going to be the main cloning tower, which goes on the inside of this. I remember from the arc, I wanted the ship with undercover Obi-Wan so much. Yeah, they made that as an actual set, didn't they? I've got the undercover Obi-Wan figure, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's that wall almost done. I just need to figure out some kind of piece to go. I can see there's a missing piece over here. Where is it? Here. I can feel something's missing. I can figure that out in a second. But yeah, let's figure out a quick piece to go along this type of ridge area. And I've just seen a bag full of the same piece, which is very useful because it means I can use it. Is that piece too weird? I don't think it's too weird. Actually, it works better going like around this way. Let's see how that flips around the other side. Sam's clickbaiting. I'm not clickbaiting. I'm going to be working on it. It says building Kamino Live. I'm still building Kamino Live, but I'm just going to be building the clone room in a couple of minutes. Don't cancel me. No! Obi-Wan undercover is actually not a bad idea for a show. Yeah, it's not bad. I think they'll do like a similar type of thing within the actual Obi-Wan show. Oh, do they actually? Oh no, that is what I've literally been doing before. Okay, how do we think that looks with these kind of like bump pieces? I don't really like them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those, unfortunately. So that was a little bit of a waste of time, but they just look weird. I'm not even sure why I bought so many of them. And I think they're used as like actual, like, see, when you put two of them together like that, that's a cool design. You can't see what I'm doing, but that I'll find some other place to use those. A Lugheim posted a YouTube short of one of my mocks and it's like 500 odd views. That's nice. Could you DM me pics of the tower on Discord? I can't figure out a way to have the glass things poking out on the circular dishes. The glass things. I can send you some pictures of it. Yeah. I'll when I like make the video, I do kind of go into detail about how, because I've already filmed some stuff of it. I go into detail on how it's built a little bit. When he was bald, though, it was. Can you build the Battlefront 2 Kamino, Sam? I send you the pictures. I know what it looks like, but I can't like make drastic changes to the design of it now because you can see how much of it I've already made. Uh, what is on the floor in the training room? These guys. This is my purest custom bad batch. Like, I'll show you, like, this is this guy in my hand right now. That's meant to be tech. I made a whole video on these guys, if you want to see more about them. They're pretty cool. Hello, Christopher Connolly's Mocs and Animations. Welcome to the stream. It's another face I haven't seen in a little bit, but welcome. Good to see you anyway. I'm currently trying to figure out a wall design for this, and then I'm going to be moving on to my Kamino, not cloning room. That's the right thing. I could use these. They look quite interesting. How many of these ladders can I fit going around? I thought I had more of these. Evidently not. Let's have a look at these. See, it's very awkward to work at this kind of scale because I'm going like around 2 angles because I need to build like down this side and along this side. I don't think I'm showing very well what I'm actually doing. But it should work out. Here's some more of these. Let's have a look at them. I've got quite a lot of those. I can maybe try and find a way to incorporate them. It's an interesting idea. I want to see Space Jesus in the Bad Batch. Maybe. I probably doubt they're going to show him. It'd be very interesting though if he did show up, or the Bad Batch showed up in the Kenobi show. Obviously, it's very unlikely that would happen. But it'd be interesting to see like live action Bad Batch for sure. Again, almost certainly not going to happen, but see, that looks quite good. Let's let's put these down. See, that would work if... Sorry, I'm being very uninteresting right now, but welcome to the 16 people in the chat. Thank you so much to all of you. Yo, how old are you? I am 18 years of age. I know, I'm an old man. I'm not. I could just go like quite simple and just go with any of these. I know that this isn't what anyone came to see within this stream, so that's why I'm trying to get through this somewhat quickly, but I also want to get good detail in the section, which is the issue. Sheesh, I'll let you cut, G. Well, thank you, Shepherd Brick Studios. We're getting a lot of people in tonight, so thank you so much. You found the official Insta account for your school. Turns out it's run by the students. You can probably guess what gets posted on there. Constant memes mocking teachers. Sometimes they're actually funny. Yeah, I remember one of those from my secondary school. They were very interesting pages, to be sure. You're back. Welcome back, G-Bricks. Good to see you once again. Let's... I can fit it with them 3 between each one. Like 3 of these weird stud things. It's weird stud things? Studs, that's the... So then 1, 2 there. So 1, 2, 3 up. Right. No, 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 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 4 up. It's 1 stud too wide. Hot take. I think most, if not all, the Bad Batch will die. I agree with you. No, Wrecker and Lula will live. Really, really love how this room turns out, Sam. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really happy with the technique I used for it. See, parts keep falling out of it because it's not necessarily a hugely stable technique, but I think that the look is worth the pain of resetting up every time it falls apart. It doesn't fall apart that often, I don't think. Hopefully. See, that's not bad. If I can find some more of these, like, sort of mini engine pieces in here. There's one. There's another one. And there's another one. Like there. See, that's not bad. Like these little wheels going around the outside like that. Obviously, it's not magical, but Wrecker is going to execute Order 66. I've heard a lot of that after the last episode, but who knows? There's a lot of stuff from the trailers that do show Wrecker in his like regular Bad Batch outfit. So, because I remember like from the trailers, a lot of stuff, like a lot of people figured out Crosshair very early on because he was like barely in a lot of the trailers, especially like the second trailer. I remember a lot of people saying that, hang on, why is Crosshair not in any of these shots? That's interesting. I wonder if he betrays the team. So I think the marketing guys kind of dropped the ball on that one slightly. Right. I think we'll work more on that another time, but that's the design we've got for now. So that can sit there for the time being. And I'm going to push this into there, and now we're going to make a start on the actual cloning room so that this video is not clickbait. This stream either. It's not even a video. Who hasn't seen the Bad Batch yet? Only the losers haven't seen the Bad Batch yet. I'm just joking, of course. If you were 16 in America, then you would still be in high school. Nice. The American education system is something that's always puzzled me about how it works. It's like I watch a lot of like American movies, which they say, "Oh, I'm in high school and I'm in like and college," and like they all look different ages, and it's very confusing. Let's scroll down the chat. Clone Face says, "I'm back." Welcome. Where do you live? I live in the UK. If they kill him and show Lula's charred remains, I'm gonna find Filoni and pour molten gold down his throat. Oh, that's nice. No waffle, you're going down a path I can't follow. Going to bed now. Great stream, and remember, stay delicious. Well, thank you, Starbrick Builds. Straight back at you. Can we talk about episode 3? I believe we can talk about episode 3 now because it's been the 3 days. The 3-day spoiler gap rule. I was very excited that we saw even more of Kamino. We got some better rooms, like better pictures or footage is probably the best word of the actual like the Bad Batch's quarters, which is very good for me because that's going to be a room that I'm going to be building. So it's very useful whenever they go to Kamino and I get like good reference material from the show. I think here's a question for you guys. When I build like the Bad Batch, like their actual room, do you want me to build it how it's seen in the introduction with like all of the Bad Batch graffiti on it and whatnot? Or do you want to see it how it's seen in episode 3, where it's like it's made for like the special ops team, where it's all cleaned up and much nicer and more like cleaned up? Yeah, it's probably the best way to put it. Okay, I think we're going to take this down for a momentarily. See, I can already see that being an issue of these dishes popping off. Let's take off the roof for a couple of minutes. Oh, I hate doing this. There's that off. There's it there. Let's just try and take like a couple of layers out. Like, let's take it off from there. So that's only like part of the roof. No. Still not great. Let's take a couple more out. There you go. And now if I spin it to this view, you can kind of see into it. Kind of. Like, see, now this is blocking the entire thing. Let's take that out and take this out. And now you can see into the cloning room. I may have disassembled a good amount of Kamino right there, but as long as I keep putting this back to know like where my walls start and end, I think we'll be pretty good. I'm ages behind in the chat. That's not great. Let's speed run the chat and get to the bottom. Kids can be cruel, man. One of the memes is a Minecraft armor inventory. The boots up to the chest plate is regular, but the helmet is an egg because the guy right next to me is bald. Ouch. No, Christopher hasn't seen it. I don't think I spoiled anything. I think I just said that they go back to Kamino, which is pretty... I don't think that's spoiling anything. Do you think there'll be a short clip of Omega in the future as the last clone in the Battle of Endor or something? I think it would be cool. Maybe. One thing I mentioned a couple of streams ago, that because the clones accelerate to like triple the age of a normal person or something like that, wouldn't that mean that Omega is technically like 2 months old or something like that? Like really, really young. You live in Edinburgh. Nice one. I've been to Edinburgh a couple of times. It's a nice little city. I think Edinburgh is getting a Lego store soon, so you're in luck. I heard from somewhere that like Edinburgh is getting a Lego store soon, so hopefully I didn't just lie, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I want to make this room 1 brick wider on the right. The Bad Batch episode comes out in May 21st. I'm guessing that means Friday. And I'll probably watch that before the stream starts. Flicking between J stream 2. Yeah, I'm annoyed that I'm missing J stream. That's the issue when I stream on nights when other people are streaming, which is it's annoying. It's annoying, yeah. Right, we're standing up to build tonight, boys, because I have to lean over the entire mock. Welcome to the Brick Council, who says, "Ayo." I can't show him that I got a haircut because he'll get very annoyed with me. Because we talked extensively a couple of streams ago about how ladies are attracted to men with longer hair. So, and I've disrespected the creed of the long hair gang, which is very not good. Anyway, just mute it while he talks spoilers. I'm not talking spoilers just now. I'll mention if anything's super spoily. If I'm about to say anything super spoily. Let's keep reading down. Sam streams on TVC Tuesday. I know, but you said yesterday that you had work today, so you can't stream. Normally, I wouldn't dream of streaming on a TVC Tuesday. Right, so here's like the main cloning thing. That's going to sit at the back around here. And then I'm not sure what to put directly in front of the cloning machine. I'm going to do the wall details on the side first because I think that'll be easier to go through first. But I'll just take this wall off so you can actually see in here a little bit better. Everyone's saying hello to TBC. I'm off to work right now, so I'm in a rush. Wanted to pop in though. Peace. Exactly. That's why. But I'll see you. Thank you very much for coming along anyway. That's why I streamed today, because I knew that you were busy. Sam, Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2 is coming soon. Awesome. And Gun Trooper in the movie and vehicles. I'm not sure what you mean by Gun Trooper. Do you have Discord? Yes, I do, but I'm not very good at keeping up on it. Yeah. If you want to contact me, the best way is usually through my Instagram, but even then I'm usually not great at replying to people, but I do my best. Because it just seems like everybody wants to talk to me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, of course. Okay. Let's have a think about this. Where did those pieces go? That's annoying. I put together a couple of pieces which I wanted to use in this room specifically. And now I can't seem to find them. That's fine. I'll just put them somewhere else then in the mock. Coconut gets all of the girls because of his long hair. Boy, exactly. This is looking nice. Thank you, Tuscan Productions. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this really seems to be... I wasn't expecting to get that many people in tonight because so many other people are streaming. Like, I know that Jay's streaming, GM Productions were streaming. I don't know if they still are now. Tommy C. Brooks is streaming. Jay's streaming. I don't know if I already mentioned that. But yeah. So it's a busy old night. But thank you to all of you guys who picked the right option to come over here. Okay, that looks good. I have a mustache, if that counts towards anything. Well, my sig fig does, and what sig figs are an extremely accurate representation of the human physique. Exactly. I like how the clone in that one Kamino picture on your Insta story looks like he's going to pose, like he's T-posing. Oh no, I didn't see that. I just took a picture of the clone. The cloning room. It's weird to say that, the cloning room, but that's what I'm building. So it's a fair title. There's probably a better name to give it than the cloning room, but what can you do? Okay, let's... See you later. See you later, Clone Faith. Thank you for coming along. In my experience, Sam is quite good at responding to messages on Insta compared to some people. Well, thank you. I do my best, but sometimes I just get busy and caught up, and some people slip through the cracks. So very sorry if I've ever done that to any of you guys. It's not intentional. I don't dislike anyone, so I'm like not going to reply to you. But where can I find your Discord? The link, I mean. Oh no, I don't have like a Discord for my. Well, I do have a Discord link for my actual like. I've got a Discord account, but I don't have my own Discord channel, I think is what I mean. But I'm not very active on it. No, I do have my own Discord channel, but I haven't like officially unveiled it yet. I will do when I get, well, if I get like more people. It's hard to explain, but I don't. It's hard to explain. I'll leave it at that for now. Sorry for drawing out that response for 20 minutes. Okay, let's have an actual look at this. Welcome Crystal Customs to the stream. Who wants to say thoughts on the Lego monochrome minifigures leak? I think it's a really cool set. Obviously it's cool for like the gay pride thing and all that. That's cool for people who can enjoy it for that. And also it's just cool like for Lego fans generally. Because like all of those like exclusive new minifigure hairs in very weird colors, I think will be a lot of fun to play around with. Will I get the set? Maybe. If it's like got a very limited release and is only going to be available for Gay Pride Month, then I might get it. If it's available for longer than that, then I'll wait out for it for just whenever I feel like it. But it's a pretty cool set. Cannot lie. I approve. Okay. So that looks pretty good. But have you guys seen that set? The monochrome minifigure set? I like it. I can feel myself like chats going by without me responding to them, but that's basically like the type of pattern I'm gonna have going along this room. This kind of like weird rounded off triangle shape, just for something a little bit different. I'm gonna try and make maybe 4 of those for this room. Let's do a rundown of the chat. I'm waiting for the Clone Rebellion and the Bad Batch to happen, so Sam has to build more. I've heard a lot of people say that's going to happen at the end of the Bad Batch show. But the thing is, the Bad Batch show is meant to be 16 episodes long, which means it'll be 15 weeks long because the first week was 2 weeks. So we're 4 episodes in now, so that means there's 13 weeks left. Can someone work out for me when 13 weeks away is? Because I feel like if the Clone Uprising does happen, it'll happen at the very end of the show or in like season 2 of the Bad Batch. If it happens in season 2, this Moc will be long gone by that point. If it happens at the end of season 1, I may want to keep... See, I do kind of want to keep this Moc around till August, just so I can get the actual Bad Batch figures together. It depends on how quickly I build this and how... Because there's obviously other stuff I want to work on as well, so it's really hard to work out. If you know what I mean. Technically, it's a Kamino cloning room because the facilities were built before the clones. Yeah, very true. How far? Oh, I'm only 4 minutes. I thought I was longer behind in chat, but I'm only 4 minutes behind. That's okay then. Hello, the Bricklord 15. Welcome to the stream. What are you up to? I'm building the cloning room in Kamino. This is going to be my big cloning machine. Obviously, these would be far bigger and there'd be far more of them, but as most of you guys know by now, everything in Kamino is sized down. So this is the only space I've got for the cloning room. But I think it's a really cool looking little thing. I'm pretty good at responding to DMs. Nice. Sam, say if I'm wrong, Sam wants to properly unveil his Discord when he's more subs. Yeah, exactly. That's the Discord thing. What if you bought the monochrome figures to decal? That would be very interesting. I'm just going to use the monochrome set for parts because it's good filler brick, good tile, and the figure parts are nice. I wouldn't use it for filler brick because I'm pretty sure you can get 2x3 bricks for much cheaper than just through the set. I think the draw for that set is the minifigures and specifically the hair pieces. I think that's because isn't it like 11 new minifigures, 9 of which have new colors for the hair pieces. Like I know it's got like Obi-Wan's hair and like light blue. It's just so interesting. So I'm actually quite hyped for that set. Actually, the more I talk about it, the more hyped I am for it. So don't be surprised if you see like a live build of that someday. I don't think it's like a necessary. I see that set makes no sense to be 18 plus for me whatsoever. Because it's not a hard set to build by any means. Like obviously I haven't built it, but it looks very, very simple. And even if it's like for the whole gay pride thing, like you can be gay but younger than 18 as well. So it doesn't make sense why that's an 18 plus set. But Lego's had an issue with what they deem to be an 18 plus set and whatnot for ages now. So who knows, really, that type of thing. Anyway, I'm missing chat. Finishes August 20th. Yeah, August 20th. See, by August 20th, the Bad Batch shuttle will have come out, so I will have the actual Bad Batch figures by then. I'm hoping that they release some more trailers for the show, like in the same way that I can't remember if Mandalorian did that when they released like some scenes of upcoming stuff. See, the issue is that they're kind of teasing towards that the Kamino Uprising will happen with the Kaminoans. So I'm kind of worried that they do that. Like the worst thing that happens is that I destroy the Moc, and then the week after we find out a bunch of new stuff happened on Kamino. That would be so disheartening for me. So the more I think about it, the more I want to keep Kamino together until the Bad Batch, at least this season, is finished. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, 3 months. 3 months is a long time. You feel bad for the people who can't get the monochrome set because of parents or religion being against the people in the set. Yeah, I don't think that may be an issue, but for the fact that they haven't actually written like anything about Pride Month on the box, they just say like, isn't like the set called like Everyone is Awesome or something. So I think it's quite obvious that's what it's about. But for the fact that they don't actually literally spell it out to you, I don't think it might be that much of an issue. I'd be very curious to see if they actually do sell the set in countries which are still like anti-gay rights and whatnot. I guess that's just a waiting game to see. But I think the set looks pretty cool, and it's nice and cheap as well. It's only going to be like 30 quid, hopefully, which is still like that or a 501st battle pack. Who knows? That's a weird way to put it. Is there a minifigure included in your giveaway? Because I don't have the 501st battle pack. My giveaway. I don't think I said I'd include the minifigure. Plus, the giveaway ended yesterday. I announced the winner in a YouTube short because I didn't want to make a whole like a video on it, so I just like made a quick little one on it. Yeah, August 20th. It's quite a while. I'm glad you decided to build this room. I am too, actually. It was actually from you sending me an image saying you should include the cloning room. And also seeing it in the 3rd episode of the Bad Batch, like quite prominently, and the 1st episode of the Bad Batch. I was like, I do want to build the cloning room because it is quite iconic, but it's just so massive. So I'm happy I was able to scale it down as much as I did for this, so that it does actually fit. Sorry, I only stayed for a couple of minutes, but I've got to go now. Well, thank you for coming along anyway, the Bricklord. I really do appreciate it. I looked at a calendar and the Bad Batch season finale comes out August 13th. Okay, well, that's a little bit earlier, but it's a week earlier, so it's not much earlier, but yeah. I'm ages behind in chat. Sorry, let me speed run it. Oh, people are getting so political over it. Keep your nose out of politics, Lego. It's none of your business. That's always so weird to me that people considered it political to be like, yeah. A lot of people make like the whole room saying no politics on the Lego channel. Like, I like personally don't really care about all that. You can like talk about whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anyone particularly. But you can't talk spoilers if it hasn't been 3 days since the Bad Batch episode. So dumb. Yeah. I would find it interesting if they do like literally ban the set in a couple of countries. Did you enjoy the finale of? I'm guessing the fondue means finale of the Thief Hanger. Yeah, it's insane. It blows my feed completely out of the water. But then again, I guess we were going for different things. But yeah, it's a really, really cool mock. For sure. If any of you haven't checked out yet, definitely go take a look. But it's a no different from the flowers for Mother's Day. Yeah. I would create myself if that happened. You'd crease myself if that happened. If what would happen? Sorry, I think I'm too far behind in the chat. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. What is the next Kamino update video going to be tomorrow, Sam? The next Kamino, I think I talked about this earlier, but the Kamino updates come out on Saturdays, and that's when that video will come out. So, yeah, it'll be Saturday when that comes out. And it will be on this room. And also that wall, which we just worked on a couple of minutes ago. That goes over there. Making wall designs is always so hard to make them interesting and unique. I will take the set out and part it out for different clone legions for each color, red Carson guard. That's really interesting. That's a really cool idea. Yeah. I like that idea a lot. For light blue, you could almost try and do Wolfpack because there's a couple of people that do sand blue for Wolfpack. Like, I like that idea a lot. Yeah, that's really, really cool. That's really cool. You made a Lego Book of Boba Fett mock. Nice one. Can you build the Bad Batch room, Sam? I'm guessing you mean their quarters, in which case I will do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in the Bad Batch style or like the actual like Elite Squad style. I'm probably going to do it in the actual Bad Batch style just because it looks more interesting. Just visually interesting. But we'll wait and see. I don't know what we're going to necessarily build next week. Probably we're going to make a start on these rooms over here. Because there's still a couple I need to do, like the actual armory and the prison and the Bad Batch quarters and the other stuff as well. So we've still got quite a way to go with Kamino. Now it's like that's just the hangar section. We've also got to finish off the platforms and do the water and other stuff. So this mock is definitely going to be a big old project for sure. But I still think we're making decent progress on it from week to week. Your mock is impressive. You must be very proud. Thank you. My Wi-Fi just shut down for a second and it's back. Well, welcome back. Hello, Clone Faye. You should make it so people can join you on stream. I have been considering doing like guest streams with people for a while now. Like a lot of people have asked for that. And I will do that at some point. I'm just very bad at asking people beforehand, but I'll try to do that for sure. You could do a 1x1 blue round stud on it as well, in between the 4 studs on the side of the actual grey part. Oh, do you mean a light blue stud in between each of these? Let's get one, and I think I know what you mean, yeah. It's always so hard to put this. Do you mean like that? Do you think it looks better with the blue stud, everyone? I think it looks quite cool. I could try and do that to get some more blue in the actual walls. We'll have a think and see if we like it. Sam, talk politics and stuff, but no Star Wars spoilers. Exactly, man. The set will definitely not be loud. How far behind am I in chat? Oh, I'm like 5 minutes behind in chat. That's not good. Let's keep going down. I will never understand humans. You'll never understand humans. Oh, okay. Some of us can't deal with the same species, and yet we want to make contact with aliens. Yeah. I wonder if contact's made with aliens, if there's going to be alien racists. 100% that's going to be a thing, right? Like there's going to be alien racists out there. That's a really weird concept. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. Even just the thought of alien racists. Oh, so ridiculous. Anyway, let's keep rolling. So I'm so far behind on chat. You'll join sometime. In the most basic form, yeah. On the cloning tank too. Do you mean on these sections here? Do you mean put studs in between each of these 4 studs? I basically need to get a bricklink order in to finish these. What I'm going to use on these is basically like the astromech droid heads, those 2x2 domes on each of these. I think that'll make it look a little bit better. So I just need a bricklink order to finish off those. So I need to wait for that to come in properly. Is it over on this one? Yeah. I'm gonna have to poach a couple of pieces from my. I'm having to start poaching pieces from my other mock, which is not good. I hate doing that when you're building multiple things at once and you have to poach from them into the other one to finish sections off. It's always the most annoying thing to do. All right, let's. Let's put that on there. Let's get 2 of these on the bottom. Welcome, Commander Crash. That's a name I also haven't seen in a while. Thank you so much for joining. How's it going, man? Currently working on the Kamino cloning room, those big towers. Like basically this thing. We're making some small little wall designs on the inside of them. It's going pretty well, I think. We haven't had any major disasters yet, so that's all good. Sam, can you build... I'm still ages behind in the chat. Can you build a scene of the Bad Batch and all the clone troopers when Palpatine's doing his speech? I don't think I'll be able to do the Palpatine speech scene just because I'd need to find a space in Kamino that has like a giant open floor. It would be really interesting to try and build the Palpatine hologram. I have no idea how I build that. But I just don't have any room for it, really. Like this building here, I didn't think of any room for it, but I was able to make a small design for one of these. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that. Yeah. I bet when they were conquered by aliens, there's going to be alien supremacy and human-only spaceships. Sam, do you like the Republic or the Empire? I'd probably say I like the Republic slightly more, but the Empire is still pretty chill. That's the joke. I need another one of those. It's like this very specific wedge plate. I guess you could actually use those. That may even be a better piece to actually do these entire little sections with than the piece I was using beforehand. Because then I don't need to wait for those 2x2 tiles. There's a left and there's a right one. Sorry that the clanging of bricks is getting quite loud. You know the pet shop modular building? You know the light under the arch? Use that piece for the tanks. The light under the arch of the pet shop modular. What do you mean by tanks? Do you mean this thing is the tank? I think that's what you mean by tanks, but I'm not entirely sure. Sorry. If I get 20 subs today, I'll donate 100. Well, welcome, Commander Cult Constructs. I don't think I've ever seen you before, so welcome to the stream. You'll donate 100 to what? That's what I'm curious about, because you can't donate to me yet, because I'm yet to be monetized, because I do not have the subs nor the watch hours yet. I have about 6 mocks lying around when it comes to filming. I'm so lazy. Yeah, I remember that time when well, there was a time a couple of months ago when I had like 26 mocks that were fully built around me, with Kamino still going on at the same time. That was a tough time. You have to go by. Well, thank you so much, Crystal, for coming along. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you another time. Thanks for popping in. I don't know why I found that so funny, saying thanks for popping in. Sound elderly when I say that. Sam, are you putting the gunship on Kamino? Yes, I'm probably going to put it on one of, it's currently sitting on one of the large landing pads. That's probably where it's going to stay, because that's the only place that can fit it, quite frankly. All right, let's pull this out. To build the last one of these things. The only way to do a Palpatine hologram is to do something like Jay did with Snoke. Yeah. That's something that I am not very skilled at, making giant builds like that. No, spaces will die immediately. Ooh, aliens. Cute disintegration noises where they grow the clones. I'm guessing that means these things that pop out of those. Sam, are you going to put clone hair pieces on the clone trooper figures in the mess hall? Yes, I think I will do. I don't know if I'll be able to get enough of them. I think you mean... where is it? Like this clone hair piece? Like that one? That kind of flat-topped one? That's the best hair piece that represents clones that LEGO have made. The only issue is that hairpiece is quite hard to come by, especially in the quantity I'd need them. I'd need at least... I don't know how many clones are going to go in the mess hall, but it's probably going to be one of my more heavily populated rooms. So it's going to be quite hard to work that out. So we'll have to wait and see, but yeah. Wait for monetization is either 1K or 4K watch hours, or both 1K. It's 1K subs and 4K watch hours. So we're just past 700 subscribers, and I think we're on 2.2 thousand watch hours at the minute, which I think is pretty good for the size of the channel. So that would be really cool if by the end of the year we could get monetized. That'd be really awesome. That sucks. 4K watch hours is a lot. I think it's just to show YouTube that you have an audience, essentially. That there are people that want to watch you if you can get 4,000 hours of watch time. But I think that the hardest part of it is that it's 4K hours watch time per year. So like every like year your watch time resets. So like you need to stay consistent with your watch hours, otherwise you lose monetization. So it's quite worrying that like if you're starting to get near your YouTube birthday, which I guess we're kind of getting close to. I think is some point in July was my YouTube channel birthday. Yeah, stop motion channels have it really hard, for sure. You're building mocks while you watch. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I like to do when I watch people's live streams as well. Just build and chat. That could look pretty cool. Or should we just do regular? Let's try it. Because we like to make our rooms as detailed as possible. I don't actually like how that looks. Sam, can you do the Kamino update? I said, can you make a clone trooper got Mixel qubits? We're not going to do clone naming this stream. We're going to do that on the Friday stream. Just because then it's easier to remember for the actual update. I'm less likely to forget it if we do it on the Friday stream. Right, we're just going to go regular 1x2 plates, tiles even. So that's what those sections are going to look like. Just that nice little shape. I need to do the outside bits. And then another one like that. So that's one section done. Just like that. How long? We haven't even been going for 2 hours yet. I think we've got pretty good progress done here for the amount of time we've been building, especially compared to some streams in the past. Can't wait to get Billy Monks after I buy the gunship for sure. Yeah, that gunship's gonna be a big old set for sure. Whenever that gets revealed, isn't that going to be? I'm pretty sure that set's meant to be revealed like quite soon, isn't it? And then yeah, I can't remember the exact time that that's supposed to be revealed. Speaking about reveals, I'm surprised that we haven't seen like more Star Wars figures leak from the factories yet. I remember that we saw like the Grief Karga and the Mortar Trooper come out early, but no one else besides those so far, as far as to my knowledge. Welcome Ham Man to the stream. Good to see you. This is why I don't do YouTube. Insta is so much easier. Yeah, I personally I like video content more than pictures, just because I find it more personable and you can talk to people easier. That's just me though. Everyone's got their own preference, which is fine for sure. Okay, I think for these back walls, we're just going to go for very, very simple detailing. And by that, I mean no detailing whatsoever, really. Let's just get some of these in. I'm just going to use a bunch of these big 1x2x5 bricks, because they can fill up walls fast. If you know what I mean. 1, 2. Wait. How do you mean do 4K a year? That's more than 10 hours a day. Is it 4,000 a year? I thought you had to keep 4,000 watch hours a year, right? Yeah, I think 10 hours a day might be right. Hey Sam, I found Clone Wars style blasters from Bacon King on Instagram. When is your next live stream? The next live stream will be Friday night. So 3 days from now. 3 days? Wednesday? Yeah, 3 days from now. We'll be working on that mock behind me over there. That little one. Yeah, I don't like the video making process, so Insta's much better. Okay. Sam, can I send you a little sneak peek of my scarf? For sure, send it over. I heard it's going to be leaked or revealed mid-June. That's not too far. Sam, can you get some AV Figures Bad Batch? And when the Bad Batch shuttle set, are you going to use the hair pieces? In terms of, I'm not going to get the AV Bad Batch just because I know I'm going to get the official one. In terms of, am I going to use the hair pieces? For the actual Lego figures, I'm going to use some of the actual hair pieces in the set. Like, I think Tech's hair piece is a pretty good, like, approximation. But I think for the Hunter, I'm going to use the Monkey Kid one, just because I like the headband going all the way around the hair rather than just under the hair. I think the way they did it in the Lego sets was a little bit of a cop-out, in my opinion. Just a little bit, but yeah. Okay, that looks quite good, I think. So if I do it like that, and then where's that brick I had before? Oh no, that doesn't really work. I need one of these. There we go. Come on. Why is that not working now? It should be. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, let's read the chat some more because for some reason I'm getting really bad at reading the chat tonight. Just send it to you when I post. I'll have way better lighting. Awesome. Let's have a quick sneak peek at it then. I guess that means I can't show it. But that looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks nice. I like your mix of tan and dark tan. For sure. Anyway. If you ever somehow get the chance to get a random AV commission figure, go for the hardest one possible. Who's the hardest one possible? I don't want to annoy the person. That's the only thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get some. Some of these in. So as I said, this backside will not be seen very much because all of the focus will be on this thing. Let's get it the right way around facing. Just realized I haven't thought much as to the floor design of this room, which I don't foresee being much of an issue, but yeah. It's annoying that those don't show out as prominently as they possibly could do. Maybe I could try bringing this whole room like one stud or brick forward. This one to the side at least. Like, yeah, just like that. That's pretty good. Let's bring it all one to the side. That's very annoying. Those come out like that. Let's go one brick taller on these, because then they'll be a little bit more prominent if I just stand them up one brick taller, I think. You know, these are just small changes to improve the mock. Maybe the 3 30-second arc, or maybe Fox for full coverage. Yeah. I've heard that like AV Foxes are really hard to do. That's probably the one I'd get, because AV Foxes look really, really nice. At least from the ones I've seen done. Those are definitely some of the cooler ones. Working on a giant freeform right now. You wonder how Pink Shorts guy is doing these days. That's a very good question. I wonder how he's hanging. All right, got school tomorrow and it's getting late, so see you next time. No worries, British Waffle Productions. I completely understand. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you possibly on Friday if you come along to that stream. For some reason, I don't like standing when I'm building, because I feel like I just really hurt my back from arching over the mock. But when building it, because I'm like trying to build it at an angle where it's good on camera, but also like when I sit here, I cannot see what I'm working on. So I need to spin around from this angle to like try and get an actual proper view. Yeah, I like that much better when it's taller like that. Okay, let's see that. That looks pretty good, I think. So let's get some stacks of bricks, or 1x5 as they're more commonly known, just like that. And then 2 1x2s. 1, 2. Perfect. Let's read some chat. You're sick of having no proper lighting. Yeah, I was in that situation for quite a long time. Some may even say I'm still in that position now. But yeah, getting good lighting is definitely an important part of good Lego production quality. Let's get these up a brick as well. Just because we're doing it. Just like that. Just like this. So I think you guys are kind of starting to see what my plan is for this type of room. Like that. Like you can, looking at it straight on isn't that good, but you can like see the wall details when I spin it like this. And especially when you take into account that this big thing is going to sit right at the back over here. And I'll try and get some figures in this section at the front. I think that'll look pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same. See you. Well, that's okay, Brutal Boys. What's the time? It's almost 11 o'clock. We won't go for much longer. I'm going to send you a pic of the lights I use for my pics, Bruto. I think those might be a little bit pricey, but they're really useful. Okay. Yeah. We'll go for a couple more minutes. We'll go to because I think we're pretty much we've gotten some good progress done tonight. Let me quick check the time and see how we're doing at the minute. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go for a couple more minutes and then we'll finish out. Wait. Well, anyway, Bacon, I'll speak to you soon. Bye, NTSS. Wait, how much longer? Like maybe like We've been going for an hour and 55. We'll call it 2 hours. So we'll go for another 5 minutes, and then we'll finish it out tonight, I think. So I think this has been a pretty productive stream. Can't lie. It's been. Sometimes I like doing shorter streams because most of my streams tend to be 3.5 hours long by the end, which, as fun as they are, can get draining. Like I remember, like the last Friday stream became very draining especially when it came to that bloody citadel, which took me hours and hours and hours to work on. Like even off stream, like I got to where I got it to on stream, and then had to rework the entire thing off stream to finish it. But I got there in the end, and I'm still pretty happy with how that came out. So yeah. Okay. Welcome back, Clonfay. We're only going to be going for a couple more minutes, then we're going to finish it out. I'm considering like maybe even doing a snot floor for this room, just to maybe, because these walls are quite simple, just to like up the technical building of this room. It might be a little bit. You fell asleep during that. I don't blame you. It was rough. It was rough on my soul to finish that. But yeah. We're at 1:57 now, so we'll run for 3 more minutes. But yeah, do you think a snot floor will look quite cool in here? I think it'll be quite interesting to do something different. We could actually try. For the last few minutes, we can try and put this mock back together, because I kind of destroyed it earlier, and then we can actually see how this looks. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. So I'll try and put this back together now. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I think I may have messed that up a little bit. Because I know that goes around like this. And then part of this wall connects to that. Oh no, so it's a bit lower. Okay, so it might be from that one then. Is that right? Interesting. Yeah. So I've got a little bit of work to get done in this section fully before I can properly call it done. But yeah, let's read some final chats and we can all say our goodbyes for tonight. I have to go now. It's midnight already. Bye. Well, thank you very much, Bethel Tuna, for tuning in. We're just going to be ending it in 1 minute from now anyway. So you think you fell asleep twice during that? Yeah. So with that wall on, that's pretty much how this room's going to look. I might try and get a light in here just to make this look a little bit more interesting than it currently is. But yeah, besides that, that's going to be one of this week's stream, because we'll do another one Friday. So thank you all so much for tuning into this week's stream. It's been fun. Well, one of this week's stream again. But thank you for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. We got quite a lot of progress done, because not only did we get the cloning room, we also got this chunky monkey right here, which fits into this like that. So we've got most of this side done now, which I think is looking pretty cool. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming along, and I'll see you next time. Well, yeah, next time being, well, there's a video tomorrow and then Friday. But again, thank you so much for coming along. I really do appreciate it. And bye-bye, guys.